Oppression often leads to deception. We could link this to Gene Key 47 for those who know the Gene Keys. Hi, my name is Lotfi Murat, and in this video I would like to share with you some insights I got today. When having my meditation, I decided to record this video, and before I had seen which Gene Key was at play today, I had the insight already, so there was no coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence anyway. So how are these two linked? Oppression and deception. Well, we do not like change. I mean, most of us don't like most of the change. And when, for example, we grow older, we can grow gray hair. And I often make the joke, gray is old, white is wise. Hey, this is white, this is white here as well. So, wisdom. That's always a joke I make. And yeah, I make this joke because I'm not afraid of growing older. I'm not afraid of having white hair. And probably if it would have been gray and not white, I would still have said, it would not be rhyming, but I still would have said, it's wisdom. It's life experience. And that's the point. When you have wrinkles, when you have scars, when you have discoloration of your hair, or even losing hair, some people, they start to get bald, and yeah, this is natural. I always had these two. So it's not, I don't believe I will be losing hair anytime soon there, but you never know. And I will definitely not put a toupee and then the wind comes and bloop, suddenly I'm bald. Or like some people do, like I have 3 hairs left and I pull them all the way over to just have a few hairs covering. Oh, I'm not bald, look, I have a few hairs. Yeah, seriously, everyone can see that you're ashamed of growing bald there. Yeah, you may have a landing strip there. So what? And women, oh no, cannot grow. Oh. In my early 30s, I had a date with a woman who actually had white hair. And she was in her 30s too. And I found her really sexy, really attractive. And yes, I slept with her. This is just to tell you that the color of the hair is not relevant. But what we do not accept who we are, who we're becoming, or what we have experienced, and then we start to hide it. So people start to put Botox, they start to put implants, they start to cover things. Basically, they're deceiving the rest of the world. Like, look at me, I'm still very young. Or whatever strange things people think and believe that they're achieving by deceiving the world. And what it all boils down to is simply acceptance. Acceptance who you are. I have a few scars on my body. And one of them, Anna, you cannot see it now because my hair grew a little bit. But you'll probably see in the next video, once I have shaved my hair again, you will see that there's a scar here. And yeah, from a car accident. And then I have other scars on my body. And sometimes I tell a cool story, like the scar I have down here. Ah, it's a bullet. And I caught it like, ooh, I tensed my belly muscles. My six pack. No, I had an 8 pack, not a 6 pack, but back in the days. And I stopped the bullet. And the first time I tell that, like, huh? And you see them believing it, and then I start laughing and like, it was an operation when I was 1 month old, blah, blah, blah. But people would love to believe that because they're so used to deception and they live in a world of deception, so they just want to hear the fantastic stories about everything. Especially if they look up to somebody, they want only to hear cool stories about how these people caught something. Because it's all about being cool. Always being cool. There's so many people who are so focused on being cool. Being cool is not smiling, be cool. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you look at the advertisements for clothes, H&M for example, just to give an example, most of the mannequins, because half of them are completely fake, so let's call them mannequins, look sad. Because most of us feel shitty about our lives. Where at the same time, if you would focus on the here and now and would look at what we do have instead of focusing on what we don't have, we'd be really happy, would be joyful, would be happy that we actually have the possibility to swipe through Facebook or to YouTube, watch some videos, maybe watch this video and realize like, hey, actually having gray hair or a scar or wrinkles, yeah, it's telling a story. It's telling that I have lived. I have a lot of life experience. Don't people respect old people? And what's the definition of an old person? Gray hair, wrinkles. Oh, they've lived through the war and through this and through that. We should respect them. They built up the country. So suddenly it's a positive thing. But when it happens to you, then, oh, no, I cannot get older. Yeah, well, yeah, but my husband won't find me attractive anymore. Your husband will not find you attractive the moment you do not find yourself attractive. Or your wife. So, I was not being found attractive when I was feeling horrible. I was feeling horrible about myself, so I also looked horrible. Because this is a reflection of what's happening in there. So if in there is shitty, then this becomes shitty too. You get it? For somebody to have a very nasty fart, he needs to be rotten on the inside. The Dutch expression that, he only needs to drop dead because he's already completely rotten on the inside. Well, focus on this and this will change. This will improve. There are people who are really overweight who look sexy and attractive. There are old people who look sexy and attractive. Why? Because in here they feel good. They do not feel shame about themselves. They do not feel insecure. They are happy. They just take life the way it comes and they enjoy every moment of it. They enjoy the little things. They focus on what they have instead of focusing on what they don't have. They don't focus on what may happen tomorrow, what they may get tomorrow. They focus on what do I have today, where am I today, how can I enjoy today. And I'm blessed to have this and that and whatever. I could focus on not having enough money to travel to California next week or to Australia, few destinations I would like to go to. But instead, I am happy that I have a delicious meal in the oven. And I had some insights suddenly when I was thinking about the food. So I added a few ingredients and I can smell it already, so I'm gonna cut this video short. And yeah, you can see I'm already enjoying. I'm happy because of the great smell and because of what I'm gonna eat today. So I'm not looking at future. I'm already happy in the moment. So if you want to be really happy, if you want to have a great life, start by focusing on the here and now and on what's in here. Which also means instead of spending money on what you put on top of you, expensive clothes, hair dye, whatever things, cars, TVs, newest phone, newest watch, whatever, start focusing on the things that really make you good. Maybe do a workshop, a course, personal development, because you may know, like, I have this thing, it keeps bugging me. Yeah, and I'm buying all these things because actually I feel bad about things, but I know what the source is. Or you don't know what the source. Well, go find somebody who can help you find the source. I do that all the time with my clients. Find the source of their unhappiness. Find their gifts, the things that they're really good at and will make them really happy. And I see a lot of people who prefer to spend money on something that will make them happy very quickly. So suppose this is vodka. I'm gonna take some vodka now. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna feel good. But in a half an hour from now, I will feel shitty again. And if I keep repeating this 10 times, tomorrow I will have a hangover, feel really bad. Where instead, if I would spend the same amount of money that I would spend on the alcohol on some personal development, I would not need the alcohol, and I would, let's say, what I would drink in a week or in 2 weeks, I would spend it in a few workshops or sessions or whatever. I would not need to drink alcohol for the rest of my life to feel happy, because I feel happy by myself. Without needing alcohol, without needing drugs, without needing cigarettes, without needing sex, without needing whatever. I just feel happy. Because in here I'm happy. And there's nothing from out there that will influence that. Let this sink in. Don't jump to the next video. Just take a moment. Press pause maybe. Just feel. Feel what it is that you really need. And then also have a look at everything you should be grateful for. I guarantee you something good will come out of this. And then take action on what comes up. If you need help, you can contact me. If you need something else, try to figure out what it is. As long as it's going to feed you in here. See you next video. Have a beautiful day.